welcome to an Everyday Canines video. And in this episode on the Kennel Club Good Citizen Dog Scheme, bronze level, we're looking at exercise-free walk on lead. So this is to demonstrate that your dog can walk on a lead with you with, as they put it, out undue inconvenience. That means your dog isn't yanking you over this way or isn't trying to jump up at everybody else as it goes around, which is going to cause you difficulties. You will demonstrate this on a lead. Pretty much all the bronze exercises are on a lead, and you'll demonstrate this with a few turns and preferably with the dog walking either side of you to show that you can do this exercise. Now, you're not going to do it with treats in your hand because that is considered luring. That is not what you need. So the treats are going to be either away in a treat pouch, nothing in your hands, or I'm leaving my box there so I can reward at the end of the exercise, but not during the exercise, and I mustn't have something in my hand to lure my dog. We're not looking for competition heel work. And of course, some dogs might naturally fall into that. We're just looking at comfortable, loose lead walking, dogs within a reasonable distance that's not trying to yank you all over the place or jump at other dogs. Now, an occasional tight lead will not disqualify you. So if the dog suddenly went to one side and you went, oh, come on in, and they came back to you, that would be fine. That was still a pass at this level. What they mean is if the dog is continuously doing this and yanking, and there's clearly no loose lead behaviour there at all. But an occasional little bit of distraction, or even if the dog stopped and looked and you got a tight lead, that isn't going to disqualify you. So shall we show them what we got, huh? Come on in. Oh, we said last I get to do something. So we're just going to walk in a little circle square. Here you are, Merlin. So we're going to walk up. Then we're going to turn, demonstrating our dog still coming with us. Going to turn again, Millers, good boy. And we'll come back. Shall we do the other way? Yeah, come on in, good boy. Another little turn, and we can walk down the front here. Here's a good boy. So that's all we've got to demonstrate, and with the exercise being over, sausage. Oh, thank you, good boy. Now, if you're having trouble with this exercise, because your dog does pull a lot, then it is important to work on this. I suggest you work on it a lot in areas that are, Merlin, he can open the box sometimes. I suggest you work on it in areas where they're quiet and there's not a lot of distractions to begin with. That could be your living room, could be the hall, walking up and down the hall. Actually, walking up and down the hall works really well because the dog can't go out to the side. Could be the garden, before you then move on to do it in other environments. Obviously, if you're in a class environment, you'll be having your instructor helping you with this. If you're at home and you're having trouble struggling, then there are different things you can do. You might try using a head collar, that can help. I quite like having a harness and a collar on my dog, doing this with Magpie because sometimes she gets overexcited and does pull. And I have a double-ended lead, and I have one clipped to the harness, one to the collar, and I can hold it like a pair of horse reins, and I can have her walk there. And obviously when your dog is walking correctly, you reward, and when they are pulling or doing anything like that, then you just stop and you wait. And yes, it is one of the big issues, and we could go on about it forever because there's so much. That's one of the things that everybody's asking, how do I stop my dog pulling? But that's not the point of this video. This is just to demonstrate what you would be doing in your exercise, and it's as simple as that. I hope you've enjoyed this Everyday Canines video, and if you have, you might subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you click the bell icon, that'll give you notifications when new videos are coming out. And you can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon.